For the last decade, carbon fibre has dominated road bike innovation, but there's one material that remains ever popular, and solid as a rock: good old aluminium. As cycling tech continues to evolve, alloy bikes continue to hold their ground, offering incredible value and, in many cases, a minimal sacrifice to performance. Competitive weight, enhanced durability, and lower costs are just a few of the reasons why alloy, for many of us, just makes sense. Let's start with the iconic Emonda ALR 5. This alloy road bike stands out in a market dominated by carbon, offering race-focused performance at a more accessible price. Trek's Emonda line has always been the brand's climbing-orientated category, and the ALR 5 does an admirable job of keeping weight down, tipping the scales at just 8.98 kilos. Thanks to Trek's Invisible Weld technology, the frame is sleek and smooth, appearing relatively indistinguishable from its carbon counterparts at a glance. The bike's balanced H2 geometry delivers a blend of comfort and agility, making it both fun and accessible to riders of all levels. The Shimano 105 group set ensures crisp, reliable shifting across all gears, while the Bontrager Paradigm SL wheels offer some reliability. Though its 28mm tyre clearance is narrow by modern standards, and it doesn't feature any mudguard mounts, it's still a competent road bike which can mix it with more expensive rivals. At $2,299, it's not the cheapest option, but you are getting a high quality build that punches well above its weight. Whether you're attacking climbs or speeding through descents, the Emonda ALR 5 delivers a sharp, lively ride that will give you serious race-ready performance at a fraction of the cost of carbon competitors. The Canyon Endurace AL7 is absolutely aces, balancing performance, comfort, and value. The bike weighs in at just 9.25 kilos and is once again fitted with Shimano 105 2x12 gearing, all for just £1,699. This bike offers exceptional spec for the money. At the rear, an 1136 tooth cassette provides a large gearing range for tackling the steepest slopes. What makes the Endurace AL7 shine is its ride quality. Fitted with 32mm Shroud 1 tyres, the bike is incredibly capable, absorbing rough terrain with ease. The 35mm tyre clearance even opens the bike up to some light gravelling should you wish to push the bike's limits. Despite its comfort-orientated design, the bike still feels surprisingly lively and responsive, particularly when climbing or accelerating. This makes it a great all-rounder, adept for long rides but not lacking in performance for those who enjoy a more spirited day on the pedals. One downside is the lack of mudguard mounts, which is a drawback in the winter. The frame itself has a polished aesthetic with clean welds, although the exposed cables around the cockpit may not appeal to everyone. Overall, the Canyon Endurace AL7 delivers an excellent balance of comfort and performance. With its lightweight frame, plush tyres and high-end group set, it's hard to beat for the price, especially for those looking for an endurance bike that still offers a fun, responsive ride. The Rysel EDR AF is a bike that thrives on simplicity, with a few unique touches that make it stand out in a crowd of modern road bikes. And yes, rim brake lovers rejoice, because this is the first alloy road bike on our list that features good old-fashioned calipers. At first glance, it may seem like a throwback. After all, rim brakes are becoming a rarity these days. However, Rysel's decision to stick with traditional Shimano 105 rim calipers is no mistake. The EDR AF proves that rim brakes, when well executed, can still deliver sharp stopping power and straightforward maintenance. The rim brakes help keep weight down too, just 8.8 kilos in this case, which certainly provides good value for money. Its stiff frame and Fulcrum Racing 6 wheels deliver snappy acceleration and an engaging ride at higher speeds, while a compact 50/34 chain set up front and 1132 cassette offer versatile gearing. While the EDR AF may not offer the plushest ride over rough surfaces, it balances speed and comfort well. The drop seat stays, combined with a well-padded Rysel Sport 900 saddle, ensure a ride that isn't overly harsh. It might not be the most flash rim brake bikes on our list, but for those looking for a great value road bike, the Rysel EDR AF offers an excellent fun-packed package at a competitive price point. Now, no list of the best alloy bikes would be remotely complete without a mention of the one that started it all, the Specialized Allez. Specialized has moved away from the Allez's previous aggressive race geometry, making it more approachable and rider friendly. The frame is crafted with Specialized E5 premium aluminium, paired with a FACT full carbon fork, which keeps the weight down while maintaining an affordable price point. The big news with the latest Allez? It's now disc brake only, allowing for wider 35mm tyres, giving you more grip and comfort on rougher roads. The addition of rack and fender mounts also makes it a solid option for commuting or light touring. For those looking to invest in a longer term option, the Allez Sport model with its 10-speed Tiago group set and hydraulic brakes might be worth considering for smoother shifting and better braking. Our pick though is the base model Allez because it impressed across various terrains, from smooth, fast flats to steep climbs. The 8-speed Shimano Claris group set shifts reliably, though you might find yourself wishing for a few more gears when tackling steeper inclines. The Tektro MD550 mechanical disc brakes aren't as strong as hydraulics, but do provide decent stopping power and easier maintenance. All in all, the Specialized Allez is a versatile, comfortable and fun ride that offers a great balance of performance and practicality. Back to rim brakes now, and back to great value, thanks to one of the lesser talked about bikes in the Giant range. The Giant Contend 2 is the brand's entry level to the road bike market, priced at £849. It packs a whole lot of performance into a fairly small price tag. The Contend 2 features many of the same technologies as seen on Giant's £10,000 race steeds, such as drop seat stays and a defused seat post, adding some much needed compliance to the alloy frame set. The frame itself is manufactured from Giant's own alloy, while the fork is made from full carbon fibre to keep weight to a minimum. The Contend, unlike a number of bikes at this price point, still features internal cable routing, which help to both improve aerodynamics as well as improving the overall look of the bike. For those looking for a winter steed, or even a bike to tackle some light gravel on, the lower 28mm tyre clearance and lack of mudguard mounts might be a slight turn-off, but that doesn't stop the Contend from being a fantastic bike for the money. A partial 105 group set takes care of shifting, while stopping duties are handled by Tektro calipers. Overall, it's a simple, traditional bike that provides great value for money and performance to match. Next up is the Kinesis R2, a no-nonsense alloy road bike that's built for everyday riding, especially in UK conditions. The R2 features a 6061 aluminium frame paired with a full unidirectional carbon fork. While it's not the lightest bike around, tipping the scales at just over 10 kilos, it's got a solid build, which makes it both reliable and durable for longer rides. What sets the Kinesis R2 apart is its versatility. It's got eyelets for full mudguards and a rear rack, so it's perfect for commuting, light touring, or just battling through those rainy days. With tyre clearance for up to 34mm tyres, you get loads of comfort and stability on rougher roads, especially with the 32mm Continental Grand Sport race tyres that come fitted as standard. If you are looking for a reliable, well-built road bike that can handle a variety of conditions with ease, the Kinesis R2 is a great choice. It's practical, pacey, and comfortable, a solid companion for year-round adventures. Cannondale has long prided itself on providing best-in-class ride quality for alloy road bikes, and its latest is no exception. The Cannondale Caad13 is an aluminium road bike that seriously challenges the idea that only carbon bikes can be fast and comfortable. Cannondale has revamped the platform with aero, comfort and practicality in mind, turning this bike into a true all-rounder. Visually, the Caad13 takes cues from Cannondale's top-tier Super 6 Evo carbon race bike, with sleek lines and drop seat stays for improved aerodynamics and comfort. The drop seat stays not only make the rear triangle stiffer, but also allow for greater flex in the seat post, giving you a smoother ride than the older Caad12 model. It's got room for up to 30mm tyres, mudguard mounts, and semi-internal cable routing, keeping things clean and simple without being overly complicated. Despite its impressive spec list, the Caad13 isn't the lightest, but you won't be bogged down when riding. The Shimano 105 group set shifts smoothly, however, for the spec, the £2,250 price tag is pretty steep when compared to other brands. The Caad13 makes up for it with performance though. It's fast, fun, and ready for anything. A truly brilliant aluminium road bike. And so we come to our final bike on the list, and we're going to go with something a little bit different. The Specialized Allez Sprint Comp proves that aluminium road bikes can hang with the best of them, carbon included. With the 2022 version, Specialized has taken cues from their top-tier tarmac race bike, incorporating aerodynamic tube shapes and geometry that shout race-ready performance. Specialized Delucio Smartweld technology keeps it light and stiff, putting weld points where they don't interfere with the bike's structural integrity. Specialized claims it's 41 seconds faster over 40 kilometers than its predecessor, thanks to the improved aerodynamics. And though it might carry a little bit more weight compared to carbon, you'll hardly notice. There aren't a whole load of different build options available, but Specialized does sell the bike as a frame set only, and we think that's the best option. Of course, the wheels and tyres aren't the most thrilling components, and at 8.8 kilos, it's not the lightest bike you can buy for the money either. But if you are looking for a bomb-proof race bike that stands out from the rest, the Allez Sprint is blisteringly fast and pretty unique too.